we've now heard quite a bit about like quotas and representation and like checking all these boxes. I'm curious, like Jackie, like what can you shed some light on like our approach at Nova?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think quota is one of those words that's got like loads of baggage around it, right? Let's take that with a grain of salt and just understand that quotas have been used in a lot of different ways, many of which are disadvantageous to folks with marginalized identities. But at Nova, our perspective is that you really have to be able to put numbers around what you're doing. So to just say, we want a more diverse workforce, or we want a more diverse leadership team, or whatever it is, like that's great. That's a fantastic goal. And you need to be able to put some parameters on that so that when you've gotten there, right? Like what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to increase, marginalized racial and ethnic groups? Are you trying to increase the number of women and non-binary folks? Are you trying to increase, different types of socioeconomic status or ability? Or, what are the ways in which you are looking to diversify? And what are you trying to get to? How will you know when you've achieved your goals? A lot of that can come into, take looking at your leadership team, for example. If you say, okay, we got to diversify our leadership team, start by looking at your employee base. So, what is the general makeup in terms of social identity of your employee base? How about your communities, the communities where you work, the communities where your folks live, the communities where your customers live? So, kind of think through, what are the numbers that are out there? What would be appropriate and attainable and really get us the level of diversity that we need to make better business decisions, right? Because when you're putting numbers around this, it's great to say like, okay, we need to add 3 women to our leadership team or something like that. But think through why you're doing that. It's not just for the sake of adding women to your leadership team. It's because you understand that having a more diverse group at the leadership level, at all levels of your organization, really helps you make better business decisions. You get more perspectives in the mix. It might be a little bit of a harder road, right? When you have a lot of different perspectives, you end up getting the best product, but was it super fun to get there all the time? Would it have been easier if everybody just thought the same thing and said, yeah, let's do that? Like, sure, that would be easy, but that's not how you get the best results from your organization. So really thinking through why you want to put parameters on this, why you want numbers, and then what kind of numbers are reasonable to get you to the goals that you want for your organization. That's really our approach, that you've got to be able to put numbers on it. And it might feel a little bit uncomfortable to say, okay, we're going to put a percentage of our workforce that we want to be certain racial or ethnic groups or whatever it is. We want a certain percentage to have certain abilities. That might feel uncomfortable, and a lot of your personal DEI journey, your professional DEI journey is sitting with some of that discomfort and really interrogating why this makes you uncomfortable and why this is a hard thing to do. And so that's kind of the way that we approach it at Nova.